Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Delta Racing Community. We are live again on another Saturday evening for round number 1 around Singapore once again, and for the third season running. My name is Evan, but something slightly different. I am joined by my good friend, you may know from last year, Mimula1, or as we like to call him, Brendan. He will be joining me in the commentary box for today's Grand Prix. How are you doing? Well, yes, you're gone. That's a good sign. Okay, yeah, but we won't get into that. Definitely. Also, just higher up your microphone a tiny little bit as well. This is getting us underway for the first time. It is Stein out on track in the McLaren. The number 34, of course, there was the battle of the numbers in the DRC chat not so long ago. The battle, especially with that number 24 between Yuri and Quickster, who Quickster isn't here today, I don't believe. No, he isn't. We do. We have a wet period as well, remember. According to my good friend Jack Redmond, who is actually racing in the Renault, he's driver for today, he did actually send me what his strategy's possibly going to be. We're going to release this all on the stream. Seemingly it's going to be around lap 8 to softs. Around lap 8 to 12 will be on the intermediate compound and then medium. And you're not being heard, so you might want to fix that. No, you have to go into your settings. You're physically not being heard. So, I mean, Brendan is fixing his settings as we are going to watch our first man on the track. We do have Stein coming out to start his lap. We're going to stay on board with him. He is actually on the hard compound tyre. That's an odd choice. I'm not even sure which one it is. Whether it is he's on the softs or the hards. I imagine it's the softs because that would seem a normal thing to do. We'll stick on board with the McLaren man, who was in the Williams team last year, being replaced by Dart FIFA and Karem, who was sleeping up to about 15 minutes ago. Yes, it is 20 to 7, but he was sleeping. Yeah, okay. Please stop talking Dutch in the chat, we don't understand what you're saying. As we stick on board with Stein, coming through where the Singapore Sling used to be, around into these final corners. A good track for a season opener, this is. It is very twisty, turny. And a lot of collisions are known, and the forecast for the race is actually clear to wet to dry, with it only being a short wet patch, but still a wet patch. As Stein set on what we imagine isn't a hard compounded tyres, as it is showing he is on the softs. No, he is on the hards. That's a very odd choice. And he's hit the wall, has Stein, as he is going to come around. Marcus goes quickest with a 1:39.6 in the Ferrari. Where can Stein go? He goes second, 1:38.6. Of course, both on completely different tyres. A bit of a yellow flag. It looks for the Toro Rossos of Rafa and what is normally Quickster, but it will be iQuicks today. And yes, iQuicks is his name. As Matthias decides he will go second with a 1:37.9, and Dart FIFA surprisingly going third with a 1:38.3. So a slight turn in the tables this season, possibly. Rafa goes second with a 1:37.8 in the softs, and SVDL will slot himself fourth in the sad second. McLaren with a 1:38.0 on the medium set of tyres. Killers go second in the other Ferrari. It's so far Ferrari 1-2 in Singapore, and that's a good lap from Killers considering he is on the medium set of tyres. We'll go on board with Jack Redmond, or PMP Mac as he's called. He's coming around to set his lap on the mediums. We know he's quick, he proved that in pre-season testing. What can he set here around the streets of Singapore? Nicely through that first corner, he goes second with a 1:36.8. That's a good lap from the Irishman. Our only Irishman out on track this year, replacing Malone, who's decided not to come back into the commentary box. We imagine he'll be back soon. Who else is on a lap? Karem's looking to set a quick time. Can he set a purple sector as he comes around over the bridge here in Singapore? Of course, this is a night race and night qualifying, so it's interesting, and you can get some nice shots of the cars for our virtual photographers. As Malone's joining now on a different account, we say hello to Brendan for the first time in the DRC commentary box. Of course, he has been talking for the last 5 minutes, and last game, please tell us if you can hear. How are you doing? That's good to hear. Oh yeah, you need to get back in the lobby now. Yeah, I can't do that. You're gonna have to join through my profile. You can't invite half. They still don't hear you. 1 second, give it a second. Do you still not hear him? What you need to do is you need to go into your party settings and change it so they can hear you. Go to the main party screen and it should be there. As we do have a slight improvement, it is Dimitri legit. No, it's not Dimitri. It is Van Raj who goes seventh in the Red Bull with a 1:38.0 on the mediums. Nope, they can't hear you. Arca straight back out on his outlap. That was very quick from the Ferrari team. As Ardapil Gamer coming around. Jack Redmond saying it was a banger lap and he's dead happy with that. It was a very good lap indeed to put Jack in second position. The Haas decides, let's forget about track limits, as Yuri is probably on an in lap by the looks of things.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. Comment if you can hear him. As Levy's actually gone for a bit of a spin. Now for the third time we do invite Brendan back to the commentary box. We hope he can actually be heard this time.
Yes, sorry for I thought I had to sort it. But
they can hear you.
This is unbelievable, Jeff.
A severe decides we're gonna go second with a 1:38. Well, no, we didn't decide that. He just set a lap with a 1:36.8 for the Mercedes men. Splits the two. Oh no, sorry, the Renault actually split the two Ferraris, but he splits them again. As Stein has left the session. We're gonna go on board with Marcus.
I can't get in.
Go back to your Me Malone account.
Yeah.
And then just change the settings there. You'll still be heard.
Yeah, okay, sorry. This is the fourth.
Technical difficulties. As Marcus now, we're going to go on board with the Ferrari man, currently on provisional pole, the first Norwegian in Delta Racing community. But of course, this first time for everything, as he is so far looking very strong at the top of the time in sheets, 2/10 over Severe. But we'll have to wait and see.
You can hear me, yeah? On this account. Brilliant.
I think so. if somebody in the comments could please double check that first, that would be absolutely outstanding.
Confirm.
Just say yep or something.
Say maybe one is better than Evan if you can hear me.
No. Yep, they can hear you. And you're not. But are you in the lobby now?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, that's good. We're on board with Marcus currently, as he comes under the tunnel section. Very coordinated commentary, I do have to say. As Marcus, can he improve on this time? It doesn't look it so far. This is a slower lap from the Ferrari driver, but he's quick through that final corner, and will it be quicker? Yes, it will. It's a 1:36.1 from the Ferrari.
1:36.1?
That's very impressive.
Bad. Yeah.
We still only have 10 drivers setting times. Of course, we still see times from Dimitri, iQuicks, Levy, Monster. Oh my. How do you say that name? I'm going to say Corey, Yuri, Lucas, Tendun, Stelling, Article Gamer, and Karem.
Courage, Jack. I find.
And Thomas Main has decided he's going to go second with a 1:36.1. 4 thousandths of a sec. 4.
Monster just went on the mediums 1:36.8. Not bad. As
everybody apart from Marcus in the top 5 is on mediums. What? What? This just makes me look even more slow. As Dart FIFA has actually gone second, saying Thomas just is not very natural, so we're going to stick with Dart FIFA. With a 1:36.1, somebody else has just improved. No idea who, but somebody did. Oh, iQuicks has gone 7th. Sporting a very Italian helmet.
With Marcus, if I'm not mistaken, and Dart FIFA only a 10th or 2 off Hamilton's pole time in real life F1 in 2018.
What?
Yeah.
You have really been brushing up on facts. Ferrari strategist back at it again.
Yeah.
That was a comment, by the way. Matthias has gone 3rd with a 1:36.7. He's 6/10 off Marcus. That's the gap.
But Verstappen's at a 1:36.3 that time.
Oh, and Corey's gone 3rd with a 1:36.4. We really have some competitive drivers this season. This is very good indeed.
It looks like Marcus is.
Oh, Killers is off. Killers is out.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. He's planted into a wall.
Oh dear.
We're gonna go on board with Levy to find out where has he gone off. Oh, Levy's at the complete wrong side of the track. Matthias. Yep.
Our Apple gamer has just hit a 1:35.3.
Oh my, I've completely missed that. The Scotsman has absolute banged it on pole. 1:35.3 in the medium compound tyres. And he has the same. I am actually shell shocked at the times these are putting in. This is very competitive.
All I see
Yuri's gone second. Yuri has gone second with a 1:36.1. He's beaten. And somebody has improved as well. It's Stein has gone on a 1:36.2.
As Yuri decides he will cut the corner. Like Benjamin Davis.
Article Gamer has a Scottish flag beside his name.
I'm just gonna ask, since when did this man have the talent of Jackie Stewart?
It looks like I'm not gonna be with quotes this season, but Last Gaming saying he is Dutch. He's not, he's Scottish. He's a Scottish flag beside his name, he's Scottish. Anyways, we move on.
The man's blind.
Yeah, but he is Dutch. Then why doesn't he have a Dutch flag? As we still have 4 drivers to set a time. Karem on his outlap. Oh, they're all saying he's Dutch. And then Elijah Contres Valesco saying pole position has a nice number, and if you go on board, oh dear.
Yes, it is a very nice lap. A nice lap for a nice number.
He actually has the same driver number as Karem.
Oh, seems like we have competition for the CEO of 69.
We're just going to completely ignore that for the rest of this Grand Prix. As somebody has improved, it is Levy. Levy's gone second. Everybody's so fast around this track. Dimitri isn't German either. Yeah, Dimitri's Dutch, I knew that.
He's on the soft, so they will wear out.
But still, we're meant to have an intermediate period, so...
Oh, yes, but the softs, they die the equivalent of a slow or a fast, painful death. When
they die a slow, painful, the equivalent of a slow, painful death. Brendan, 2020. Also, please don't steal my catchphrase at the start like Costas did. I was very pissed off at that. As Karem's now on his lap, we're going to go on board with Karem for this lap, as nobody else is really on a lap. And we'll see what he can do. On the graphic says he's on softs. Oh no, that's the best lap time. No, the best lap times are actually on softs. Look. Go to fitted. They're actually on softs. Oh no, it's best. Yeah, oh no, never mind. I'm an idiot sometimes. As we are going to stay on board with Karem, who is on the medium compound tyres. We have 11 viewers. Thank you all for tuning in. And of course, make sure to check out at Delta Racing Community on Instagram. And we have no other platform, so that's the shortest plug in your life. Karem's binned it. And he has given up his lap. We're going to go with Lucas slowing up to start another lap. As we do look at the other rent.
I want to say this, but our Dapple Gamer said 136.793 and Hearts. It was invalidated, but he set a lap.
That's still... That's... And just... No, this guy's a reserve. DRC last season, 3 viewers. DRC now, 11. Yeah, we've 10 now. Somebody's left, but... Thank you for that comment, last gamer. There's 56 seconds to go as everyone's starting their laps. We're really getting into time to set a good lap now. Of course, we've no idea who's going to set their lap first, but there is still 4 drivers who haven't set a lap. Dimitri, Legit, Lucas, Tentin Stelling, and Karem Ehrenvest. No, his surname isn't even Ehrenvest, I don't think. It's Dimitres. Karem.
Ignore that detail for now.
I think we shall. As Marcus and Levy's in the pits, he won't be setting another time. Lass is commenting on his own account, saying, "Hi Lass, it's Demetres." Why was Ehrenvest in his gamer tag then? Oh, Marcus is into the wall. That's the end of his lap. He won't be setting one.
Oh, and he's now just pulled over.
He's retired from the session by the looks of things, and it hasn't worked. So we're going to go on board with Yuri. He is our top man so far on the current running laps, and he's nearly hit Rafa. Oh, that's very close. Yuri's lap is binned. He will not be on pole. Dark FIFA coming around. What can he set? It's a non-improvement. He will not be on. He will not be on. I think Rafa retired though, and that was an AI car. It is all down to Artable Gamer. He's already on provisional pole, and it's looking like he's going to keep it pulled over to one side. Our only man now is Jack Redmond in the Renault. PMP Mac. Karem could set a fast lap.
It's possible with all these people in mediums.
11 to pole. Is that possible?
13.
No, it's not, as he has... Karem's gone 13th, and... up to Dimitri now. He is our final driver. Tentin Stelling hasn't set a lap. They're speaking Dutch in the comments again. We're both Irish. We've no idea what you're saying. As here comes Dimitri. Dimitri's given up on his lap. He won't be... He might go P18. No, he won't. That is it. Artable Gamer is on pole for the first race of Season 5, followed by Marcus, and then last season's champion, Thomas Main, or Dark FIFA, I keep saying his bloody real name. Here we are then, it's Artable Gamer. We'll start on the mediums after setting an absolute class time of 1:35.3. Marcus second with a 1:35.7. Then we do have Dart FIFA, Levy, Yuri, Stein, Corey, Matthias, Severe, Monster, PMP Mac, Lucas, Karem, Killers, Twitch TV, High Quicks, do not watch this Twitch, Rafa, Dimitri, SVDL, Van Raj and Tendude Stelling. Van Raj and Tendude Stelling at the back again, even though they're in the Red Bulls. They both like starting at the back, don't they?
They can avoid the chaos.
Yeah,
There's usually chaos in that one. It's sometimes you have to just pick your battles.
Artful Gamer's actually an esports driver.
Aren't esports driver?
Now, is he a proper esports driver? Or is he an SHR esports driver? And that's not a roast at them, but yeah.
We
yes,
don't know.
that is a roast at them, by the way. But you're going to be keeping an eye on strategies for us, I heard.
Yeah, it seems like there'll be...
We do have wet weather coming, as that was given in the information chat earlier. We do have a bit of wet weather to look forward to.
But it's just, will the softs last that long?
Will they last?
They could be dead. Like, just...
Now, what we seen in Monza was Magic Alonso actually put the mediums till nearly lap 20.
Monza isn't
here, though.
No, like, Monza isn't half as harsh on your tyres.
No, and we are on the grid, and we are going green for the formation lap. Artful Gamer will start on... Yeah.
Forgive me for my language, but that McLaren and Alpha, they are basically engaged in sex.
Yes, and we will come back to the formation lap. Marcus is in second in the Ferrari, Dart FIFA third, and Levy will start fourth in the Alfa Romeo. Yuri will start fifth in a personal best qualifying for him in the first race of season 5. Stein sixth. Corey will start 7th on DRC debut with Matthias Gamer 8th. Severe will start 9th. Monster 10th at the other racing point. The two Renaults will start side by side, 11 and 12. We do have Jack Redmond and Lucas. Also, Jack Redmond is PMP Mac, but PMP Mac is a mouthful to say. Karem will start 13th in his brand new Williams team, followed by his former Ferrari teammate Killers. iQuicks will start 15th. Will he be that quick? Rafa will start 16th. Dimitri will start 17th in the Haas, and he stopped on the track. As SVDL will start 18th in the McLaren. It's only 5 minutes till rain. Jack Redmond has commented, so only 5 minutes. Will the softs last till then?
A lap is about like a one.
It's about a minute and a half.
Minute and a half.
Bit longer.
A bit longer than that. So there could be 3 or 4 laps. The softs may just about last. They might be out on their feet by the end, but...
And the thing is, drivers have started on mediums. Will they chance going through the wet period? As Van Raj will start 19th, Tendude Stelling will start dead last in 20th. So the excitement's starting to building up as the drivers coming around for their
interesting.
Show tyres, please. Sorry, I don't have that graphic on. There is your tyres. As here we go, Artful Gamer coming around to start to go on. If you're just joining us, we are live for season 5. You're live with your 2 commentators, Evan and Brendan. Thought I'd just say that again, because why not? Your brand new analytic... You still have my annoying voice, but we do have a new analyst commentator. Wow, that took a mouthful to say. Yes, as we line up on the grid, Tendude Stelling pulls into his grid slot. There is your grid for round number 1.
I think we'll have Verstappen. Yes.
Yeah, if Dimitri decides to be late. Will we have a collision at the start? We are going to have some red lights in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights for the first time in season 5. We go racing in Singapore. Marcus gets an excellent start off the line. Camera, please move. Gets down the inside, goes to Ferrari. What a move. Levy's gone down the inside of Dart FIFA already. As we come down the pack, no collision so far. All through the first corner cleanly. Artful Gamer defends turn 1 as he's got a mega start.
Killer's gonna make a start. 3 positions, as is Rafa.
Down the straight for the first time we go. DRS not active till lap 3. Dart Fever's lost the position, but he's got to try and go back down the inside of Levy Villar. No, I'm not saying a surname, that's a mouthful. Stein trying to go round the outside of Corey.
There was a 3 wide coming here with some of the drivers at the back. Karem is a big loser here.
Oh, Servere's gone down the inside of Monster. Go back up to the top. 0.69 is the gap up the front between Hardball Gamer. Marcus is out. Oh, Marcus has spun into the wall. He's over on his side. Out of the Grand Prix. What a safety car. We have a safety car. Brendan's turned into a 6-year-old when he sees a spider. Marcus clips the wall and goes over. And they say my voice cracks. And that is something else. What a collision. Dirt FIFA's up to second.
Yes, there are things I want to say to you now that I probably shouldn't say it on a live stream.
What happened there? Anyway, we will run through the order slightly to completely ignore that Artful Gamer.
Hang on, before you do that, I've said one thing. With Dimitri being so late to formation lap, you'd think he was trying to social distance himself. I mean, do that in real life, but don't do it in the game.
Oh, Brendan's one of them commentators with the puns. Artful Gamer is still in first after Marcus tried to go down the inside. Dart FIFA in second. Corey's up to third, but of course there is some pit stops being made. Matthias up to fourth in the Alfa Romeo with Severe followed in fifth. Monster sixth. Jack Redmond up to seventh. Rafa eighth. Lucas ninth. Karem 10th. SVDL 11th. 2 Red Bulls up to 12th and 13th with Levy in the pits 14th. Then Stein, Yuri, iQuicks, Killers and Dimitri all in the pit lane. Bern Maylander, or who was our DRC safety car driver? Who's a retired DRC driver?
I have a clone.
No, we're gonna keep it to Bern Maylander. As a lot of people coming in for the hard compound tyres. Now we did say there was a safety car. John Downey. Last game it goes John Downey should be the safety car driver. No, because then it'll be lagging all over the place. But some people doing the Mimolo one packing AI under safety car and avoiding a collision.
This is my last legacy as a DRC driver. This is what I'm being remembered for.
Your safety car strategies. But yeah, we do have John Downey as our DRC safety car driver now. Oh dear. So if the safety car decides it's going to flip upside down twice, that's what's happening.
That would be called doing a Marcus.
Both the Red Bulls up to pretty good places for the restart. Yes, they are. That is a very valid comment, and it's set my mind off the John Downey one as Monster's up to sixth. Well,
Evan, why don't we run through the winners and losers of this so far? So, big winners, Rafa,
Dart FIFA,
Gunrad, 10 to 7. Yeah,
but you have to remember, some people have pitted. From 15th, 14th, 19th have pitted. Which I think is fairly stupid, considering we're going on to wets.
Okay.
We will, we'll change the graphics slightly. And there is your position changes. Corey is up 4 to third, and Rafa is definitely had a good start. He's up 8 positions to 8th. As will the safety car be coming in this lap?
Okay.
Maybe we're doing some algebra or something.
No.
Oh, Yuri's been handed a penalty for a collision with Stein. We imagine. Stein's gonna be given a penalty as well.
Not gonna lie, he has done a Mimolo one. I've had collisions under a safety car. I actually had 2 in my lap race.
He loves quoting himself, doesn't he? Anyways, you were on for a podium in your last race and then you binned it. That was heartbreak.
Not binned, more like somebody was being a bit of a... Well, I can't say.
It was Van Rash. He collided with Van Rash. Yuri's been given a second penalty for exceeding track limits. The Mercedes decides to become Romain Grosjean for this race. Oh, imagine if Grosjean came a Mercedes driver. As the rain is starting, you can see if you go on board with Hardpull Gamer, there is some rain. Of course, it's hard to see because it is nighttime and there is a lot of lights. But you can just about see some rain dropping if you do look up towards the higher end of the screen. It depends what the quality's like.
Remember the last time?
There's some rain on the camera. Yeah,
the last time?
2017.
Ah, yes.
And here we go. We're going to be going green, but it will be on some slight patches of wet weather. And Elijah Contre saying maybe Yuri will crash under safety car as well. It could happen, lads. I'm not lying to you. But here we go. We're going to go racing for the second time.
I wonder if anyone would do a Romain Grosjean on the safety car. If a former F2 driver could do it in ACR...
Oh, of course he likes plugging his own bloody...
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I plugged DRC that business day.
But here we go, we're gonna go racing for the second time as Hardpull Gamer gets a great launch.
The rains, we could definitely see raindrops now.
We're definitely seeing rain, but we do know who is a good wet weather driver, and that is second place man, Dart FIFA. We're going to drop down the pack a slight bit. Will anybody be looking for a bold move into turn one? Monster's gone down the inside of Severe, but he hasn't made that move stick. Stein's given a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Will we see him go into intermediate compound tyres?
The rain's down to have to pit this lap.
It's not that bad though. If you're a good wet weather driver, you might be able to stick. And yes, drivers are going on to the intermediates to get the undercut. We're on board with Corey, who's coming up to the back of Dart FIFA. He looks confident with wet weather.
It seems like Garrett Apple's been caught as well. Or is he?
He is. He really is. He might be very quick in the dry, but one man who is really quick in this wet weather is, of course, Dart FIFA, who we have most definitely seen some good wet weather performances in Canada and Japan of Season 4. With the yellow flag in Sector 2, it is Killers, living to his Spinala name. If you don't know that meme, then... Spinala...
It's funny how the two people who spin the most ended up in the same row. Just saying, when they qualified. Oh...
Oh, we have another yellow flag, and that is actually Yuri. Oh no, it's TTVI quick, or is it Yuri? It's Yuri. And look at Hardpull Gamer really losing grip. Will they pit this lap, or could Thomas Main risk this? Now, a genius tactic would have been to come in under safety car for intermediates, but of course, they did not know. Are they pitting this lap? Hardpull is, Thomas is, Corey is, but he's got to try go past Dart. Oh, and
Hardpull's got a 5-second time penalty.
He has, and look at people not pitting. Severe hasn't, neither's Monster or Rafa. They're staying out. We're gonna have to watch the gaps.
They've pitted already. They have to. They're trying to take this gamble and hope to God. Oh, Renault have a double stack.
Oh, Renault have a double stack. That's not very clever. Ferrari have just about pulled off. Oh, and the TTVI Quicks is around. So our top 7 have not pitted, and Levy is on the back of the 2 Red Bulls. Will there be some multi-21? We go on board with the Alfa Romeo now, coming down this final main straight into the braking zone. Levy's got down the inside of 10-2 Stelling. What a move from the Alfa Romeo. Many things YT. Oh, Van Raj is in the wall. Just about misses Levy, and Levy is a real winner out of that situation. Many things YT saying it's not time to pit, and Rafa's made the right call. Levy really has a lot of grip under this wet weather after pulling off that move to 10-2 Stelling. I don't know if you've seen that one, Brendan, but that was really an excellent overtake.
I was just more looking through the rest of the grid. Seems like TTVI Quicks is... Okay, now he's on Inter for about 30 seconds behind.
Killers has gone past Stein, we believe.
Oh! Rafa's in the wall.
Oh, Rafa's in the wall, and he has not made the right decision at all. Look at that wet weather now. Levy somehow has grip, but he will be coming in this lap probably. Look under the brake, and Levy is very confident. Of course, the car is sliding a slight bit, as Monster has cut down the inside of Severe.
The rear end on his car is sliding a bit, but it seems like he has 10 times the pace of anyone else in this wet weather. Well, maybe.
And he's gonna go round the outside of Rafa now, but he will have to pit this lap. Of course, finishing second in Australia last season was Levy, and a good ending result. Lol, they're taking... Lucas is out of this Grand Prix. The Renault is gone. We're not sure what's happened. We have a safety car, and the people who stayed out have pulled an absolute blinder. Ardap's in again. Oh no, he's not. Never mind. Look at Darth FIFA looking for a move on the Haas. And the people who stayed out have pulled an absolute blinder.
And the likes of Van Raj and Rafa are getting somewhat of a reprieve.
Definitely getting a free pit stop. Levy's going to come out behind Karem, which is actually a boost on positions, I believe. Let's look at the racing points, third and fourth. Monster's come out in fourth. He was one of our fifth lap pitters. So,
we still have our top two.
We still do, but remember, our Apple has a penalty.
And with a safety car, he'd be at the back of the... He needs to, like, hold quickly and go restart.
He really does, and we've seen he wasn't that confident last time, but is he a bit better wet weather driver?
Is the rain... Will that rain last though?
That's the thing. Karem's been gifted a penalty.
Oh dear. 5 seconds.
As we are meant to have another dry period, this isn't going to last forever. John Downey's really tired. Last game. Oh. This is the longest he's ever drove without disconnecting. Let's look at the racing points. Third and fourth. Where did they qualify?
Jory it's already got 3 5-second time.
Jory.
Yeah, I think he needs...
Jory.
Yeah,
SVDL's up 11 positions.
I wonder who is going to be the CEO of time penalty.
Danny saw the Levy versus Thomas incident. I didn't see it. Thomas has to get a penalty. What happened? I missed that. Did they touch or collide?
The rain really is coming down. I don't think they'll need full wets, but they'll definitely need...
I don't think we'll need full wets, as it is meant to get dry again. I'd really love to know what happened with Dart FIFA and Levy. I think Danny might be telling us. Of course, not racing today is Danny Headcamper due to personal issues at home. We're not going to elaborate on that. But lap 7. Oh, Arnoff has nearly gone into the wall. Just about saves it. The racing points down to P7 and P10. They're third and fourth. Oh, Stein's all retired. He still a Romain Grosjean. Oh, Quicks has nearly spun. Karem's down to 16th.
I'm sorry to say that I started plugging a league, but yes, he's also done a Dorian Baccanacci.
He has, and you were very echoey for a second there.
Yeah, sorry. Anyway.
You still are very echoey.
Okay, I just didn't care. 10-2, I've made up the most positions.
Oh, Yori's nearly spun. Yes, 10-2 Stelling is up to 10th from 20th. Or no, SVDL has. He's up 11 positions from 19th. Or from 18th.
I'm not got the facts quite right, but there's only a position of a difference.
You can see the tyres these drivers are all on. Now, who will be the first to go back onto dries when we do get to a dry patch? The safety car is staying out for another lap, I believe. We can't hear you. You're very echoey.
Oh. Good.
My co-commentator is coronavirus.
No, I just happen to have a cough. Sorry.
Coronavirus. Last gaming asking me, who do I support? I can't support. The safety car's in this lap. Oh wow, we're going racing again.
Oh dear.
I can't say who I'm supporting because I'm the commentator, and that'd be very biased if I said who I was supporting. But
No,
here we go then. We're gonna go racing again. Azard Appel gets us underway. We go racing for the third time in Singapore. But look at the launch start FIFA's got. We're gonna go on board with him. Actually, no, he won't because there's some other action. Corey's gonna try and make a move into turn 1. We believe the Renault of PMP Max is gonna go down the inside of Matthias. He has. Oh, look at that move from the Renault. Very impatient.
He had to cut the corner slightly.
Matthias has got past Monster. As look at Dirt FIFA's gonna get a real slingshot off that corner.
Monster did not have a good corner or two there.
No, he didn't, but look at Corey. He's gonna go down the inside. No, he's not. Holds back. Really being clever there has Corey. Look at that shot. Look how close the top 3 are. And then a little bit of a gap back from Matthias. But we're gonna drop back. As Tentun Stelling goes round the outside of Severe. That's a great move. We have a yellow flag. We believe that's Van Raj into the wall at the same point as she did go off. Of course, Van Raj, the first female driver. Or, to unpopular belief, Tentun Stelling. But season 4 vibes.
In fact, a man. Oh, iQuicks went a little bit wide.
iQuicks has been in the wall more. iQuicks has been in more walls than the people of Berlin. But that's the first. That's the first quote. Season 5. Let's look at Dart FIFA's on the back of our lapel gamer. Oh, Levy's.
I've already made about 5 quotes. I am
but you're not me. So look at Dart FIFA. Look how much he's gaining, and we believe Van Raj is out of this Grand Prix. Please don't be another safety car.
We have secretaries of the flags.
No, we do not.
I will wonder. And she's left. So, yeah.
And here we go, down the main straight. Thomas Main really starting to drop off the back of Article Gamer. As Corey's starting to drop off, all dropping off. But look, PMP Max looking to make a move on Monster. Can he go down the inside? No, he can't. We'll drop down the order as to the outside goes Karem on the inside of his old teammate Killers. Good move from Karem Ricardo as he gets the position for P12. Oh, Matthias has got a bad exit, but Monster's got a pretty equally bad one. But he getting a bit of slipstream. Look at the back. Look how much Corey's gained on the Williams of Dart FIFA. We drop back down the order. Severe and Dimitri side by side. Oh, that's very dangerous. As Dimitri gets the position. Good move from Dimitri Legitimileg. That's not how you say his surname.
Yeah.
As will one of our top 3 make a mistake, because Corey's on the back of Dart FIFA. I know Brendan was going to say something about my pronunciation, so we're talking over him slightly. As we do. Yeah. As Corey, look how much he's on the back of Dart FIFA. We thought Dart FIFA was the wet weather driver. It seems to be the Racing Point. Late into the brakes he goes, but is that a bit too late? Of course, this is a street circuit. As Jolyon Palmer once said, you have to be alert on a street circuit. That ended well for him.
Yeah. Well, actually, it actually did. He got P6.
Oh, yellow flag! Somebody's in the wall. It is Karem.
CEO of spinning, or CEO of crashing,
or CEO of sleeping.
Yes.
And this wet weather isn't looking like it's gonna be going anywhere for the time being, as the gap is kind of spreading out up the front slightly.
Maybe the drivers have been tricked. Have they?
Oh, look at Monster. He's going to look to make a move on Matthias.
Dimitri's got a 3-second time penalty.
Monster looks to make a move, but can't get it done on the Alfa Romeo Matthias Gamer. Dimitri has got a penalty, as Brendan did say.
Yeah, that will drop him out with the points at the moment.
And Karem's got back past Killers. Down into turn 1 again.
While Karem goes fairly, and he cuts the corner slightly.
Just slightly.
Oh, it was only wheel off the track, don't worry.
Here comes Monster. He wants to send one into turn number 4. Or 5.
CEO of spinning with it in a second of each other.
That can't be good. As Monster on the back of Matthias.
Oh, and
The Alpha versus Racing. Where have I heard that before? As we drop down the order to see any overtakes been made, none so far. It's 8/10 between Dartfee van Aardappel and 8/10 between Corey and Matthias, and 7.3 seconds between Matthias and Monster. But look at the back. Look how close Monster is now to the back of Matthias. They're gonna be. Oh, Matthias gets all of it squirmishy coming out of that corner. Goes defensive down into the next corner. My camera's decided let's not look at that. Round the outside goes Monster. Oh, down the in route. SVDL tries to go down the inside of PMP Mac. Not going to get that move off too easy. Of course, we know he's a good wet weather driver. Race points now.
When is the rain going to let up?
You're the analysis commentator.
I'm sorry, but I don't have exact access to the weather forecast.
Oh! PMP Mac's nearly spun. But we're going to go on board with SVDL here, as he is on the back, going to try and make a lunge into turn 1, we believe. Oh, PMP Mac getting all a bit oversteery coming out of that corner. The McLaren's going to try to go down the inside. What can he do? He goes down the inside. The gap is closed. The gap is not there. They touch. A Severe receives a penalty.
Severe has received a 3-second time penalty. EFP10, that would drop him out of the points.
And look at there's a 3-way fight now for P6 between PMP Mac, SVDL and Dimitri. Round they go. We're going to go on board with that backman Dimitri. As I'm not going to try to say his surname again. All cautious on the brakes as we believe Killers has did his spin.
As expected, it seems.
A big battle here for P6. Oh, we have a fun fact.
On lap 10, there was nobody got a warning or a penalty. Like,
and that's probably a first. It was clean racing in Delta Racing Community. Wow. But we go back to the battle for P6 between PMP. Oh, Dimitri's nearly hit SVDL. And yes, I did just roast my own league. But SVDL now is right on the back of PMP Mac after nearly being T-boned by Dimitri. Oh, Jack Redmond runs a bit wide, or PMP Mac, I've said 2 names, as Matthias actually ran a bit wide as well, but here comes SVDL. These 3 really keeping us entertained, but starting a bit of a train as Levy's coming to join them. Of course, Levy had a lot of grip on the mediums, and last game saying that was a very fun fact. It really was.
Oh dear!
Oh, we believe it's Karem and it's Yuri.
I think it was Chintu who caused that incident.
I didn't even see him. I'm on board with SVDL, who's looking to make a move on PMP Mac down into this first turn. I've said that 3 attempts. We have a safety car. Rafa is out of the Grand Prix. We're going to go on board with High Quicks to see what happened, but it's going to take him about a year to get there.
Yeah. You keep watching the rest. I'll watch him.
Sure, they can't see your screen, can they?
No, but I can tell you when to look.
Oh, he's into the wall.
Yeah.
Matthias just made an overtake. What? Oh, it was just the position being given back. And this was going to bunch us up again as my laptop is about to die.
Safety car's right behind.
Where's the safety car?
I don't know, I just saw it there. It was on the...
You're like a child going on a trip. There's the safety car!
Evan, you sounded more English there in that one word than you did in your entire life.
Yeah, because I'm Irish. There's the safety car, my man. I'm hoping not. Ardpul's got a drive-through! Oh, dearie me! Oh, he's been given a drive-through for speeding under the safety car. That's...
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to place an F in the comment section for his chances of winning this race.
Oh, no. Oh, he's messed up big time there.
This is why you should go AI under the safety car.
F in the chat, please. Oh, that's harsh.
Yeah, but that's why you should take my tactic.
And he can't serve that under safety car either, as Elijah Contre says. I'm sorry. He can't serve it under the safety car, which means he's possibly going to drop to the back.
TTVI quick 3-second time penalty. Oh boy.
I wonder, is he actually streaming?
Who?
iQuicks. BBTTJ Bowlwork says, rip my brother.
Rip my brother. Oh,
no, no, is he his blood brother? iQuicks is retired, so he that's the end of the stream from his point of view, as they haven't called up to the safety car yet. Ah, there it is.
There you go. John J. Downey in the safety car.
We're only on lap 13. Oh my lord.
Well, it's Singapore and it's wet. What were you expecting?
Yeah, but we're an hour into this and we're only on lap 13.
Yes, Singapore is a long race. Don't you? Do you ever wonder why it's nearly 1 minute 40 something long and...
Yes, I know, but...
51 laps in real life, so...
Hold on,
yeah.
There's 51 laps in real life, why is there 31 in a 50%?
No, it's 61. I think. You have the hearing of...
We're live, remember? But,
yeah.
Oh yeah, I suppose you can't get like 30 and a half laps, like we'll just stop it where our Apple Gamer is now. Like, yeah, you're finished, but I never noticed how look at the lights on the bridge, they're changing colours, I never noticed that.
No, Evan, because you ever played potential mass last, you know, you round up if you get to like 30.5.
Yeah, higher level. Benjamin says he was 1.6 seconds in the green. Who's Benjamin? I take it that's our Apple Gamer.
No, that's our mystery.
Oh, Dimitri's been given a 10-second penalty. Yeah, sometimes the game can be really glitchy.
Or it can be just a bit of a insert curse word here.
Benjamin is our Apple Gamer. I hope we're saying that right. It's a confusing name. We've had more safety car laps than legitimate laps here, because if you count all the safety car laps, that is 9, and we're only on lap 13. We've got 4 laps of racing.
Yes, this Singapore in the wet. You know how that turned out in 2017. Yeah. This
is still a very interesting race. It is anyone's race to take, as the Hats will have to take its drive-through.
There's 8 drivers retired in Singapore 2017. Like, that's nearly half the grid gone.
Well,
like
we only have 5 retirements so far, so we're doing good in terms on that front.
If you can do your maths.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I looked at it quickly, like.
Yes, maybe take 1 extra second, alright?
This is why solo commentaries are God blessed, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, when you
joking.
met fun of me years ago, I said I'd make your life a living hell.
Corey's nearly gone into the wall. The racing points are 3rd and 4th again. So that's actually very good driving from them too.
They're doing very well for their Constructors' Championship.
They are, and we didn't even know about the Constructors' Championship till Canada last season. They weren't added up once. Of course, graphic designers being Formula News Page and Van Raj. Formula News.
Oh dear, Corbin nearly lost it.
Alpha Gamer lost it on the first save, nearly lost on the second. safety car. And of course, this is actually called the Singapore Mirage Grand Prix.
If Elijah just said the Force India, you mean Racing Point, and next year Aston Martin. The Force India.
It's actually the Sport Pesa Racing Point for BWT Formula 1 team. May I add, Elijah? But
okay, sure. Yeah, but P4. They're moving.
They're moving to P3 when Apple's penalty.
Then Corey will be in P2.
Yeah. It's gonna be it's gonna be Dart FIFA versus Corey for the win possibly here, as it looks like we're gonna go racing this lap.
Evan, you realise that'll be Dart FIFA versus his whole team.
No.
The team.
Oh, his whole team, yeah, it will be. As the last Lord Apple gets us underway.
People. Corey got
the safety car's back out. Oh no, we go green. Oh, Dart FIFA's already passed them, and Monsters are trying to go down the inside. Thomas Main takes P1 of the Singapore Grand Prix. We have another yellow. Oh, Jack Redmond's around.
He also has a 10-second time penalty.
So does Dimitri. Down the inside goes Dimitri on the inside of Matthias. Matthias losing an awful lot of positions as Corey's going to try go down the inside of Hurtable Gamer. Down into turn.
Evan, if you could be quiet for 1 second.
I'm going to commentate.
Time 10 seconds.
Oh, why?
Exceeding track limits. 10 seconds.
That's a bit much.
Oh, yeah.
As anyway, we do go back to the action now that our penalty debrief from Brendan has been spoken down. Here comes Curry. Not to be confused with a chicken curry, it is Corey, we believe. Is there any other overtakes coming down into this section? As Jack Redmond was involved in a collision there, which he was having such a solid race. And Dart FIFA will do what he did so well last season and take us away and just drive. Sporting a very nice helmet this season, I do have to say, is the Belgian. And look at the racing points, 3rd and 4th. Will we get some multi-21 from these two, seeing as Corey does have a penalty? Of course, team owners don't exist in this league. So...
No, they used to though.
Yeah, they used to.
Yeah, they were gone for season 4.
Of course, me and Brendan are both former Alfa Romeo drivers. We know that all well in season 3.
Yes, I was the better driver.
Yes, you were, as Apple comes into the pits, but we got double points most race, which was good.
Yeah.
As the Haas comes in to service drive-through, and this will be the longest 30 seconds of his life as everyone flies past.
PMP Mac, I don't think really that'll actually be a battle now. PMP Mac v our Apple Gamer.
Both quick drivers, as we do now, as the racing points are now battling for 2nd and 3rd as Thomas Main is going off into the sunset already, or the rain clouds, as it is a wet Grand Prix. But look at the conditions.
It's drying.
It's drying. Oh, and PMP Mac is spun.
Oh dear.
Now, they could both go for the dry tyres in a couple of laps' time.
Oh, I might add, if anyone said he didn't have the luck of the Irish, he did. Because we have had no luck in the past 800 years.
Apart from the 1916 Rising. And my laptop's gone dead, so... Comments, I'm very sorry, but I mightn't be able to see you for a few minutes, as... Look how dry it is.
Oh, he hit the wall.
Who did?
PMP Mac, he touched it, like...
okay. He is...
Yeah.
He is pretty screwed.
Ooh.
Now, you can keep an eye on pitters, possibly, to see who will come in first with the dry compound tyres.
SVDN is up 14 positions.
He is. He's had a storming race. Of course, make sure to vote for a driver of the day in the comments at the end of the stream, because anything can happen. Dart Fever's into the pits. He's going to go on the dries, I'd say. Is he coming on the dry compound tyres for the Williams team? We'll have to wait and see. As Dimitri's going to look to make a move on SVDL. Still a bit far back. Levy's going to try go past his teammate. Of course, Levy being one of the fans' favourites, or being Last Gaming's favourite. Dart FIFA is on the mediums, ladies and gentlemen. We are back in dry conditions as Corey takes the lead of the Singapore Grand Prix. Now, was that a bold move by Thomas, or was it a good move? The track looks pretty dry.
It does.
But Danny Hidkemper, of course, Dart FIFA's championship rival, one of them, saying it was the wrong call. We'll have to wait and see if you can keep an eye on lap times. For Dart FIFA, we'll have to wait and see. Of course, if he sets a purple sector in Sector 2, then we know it was definitely the right call.
He is P10. Still ahead of his teammate. Sector 1,
oh, yellow flags! Who is that for? It is for Killers, I believe. Yuri versus Tentun Stelling. Looks to be a little battle developing here. And the two Alfa Romeos running 5th and 6th. Of course, they will be possibly the second best team out from this Grand Prix. As Corey nearly into the wall.
Just saying, we have a Jordan, I mean Midland, I mean Spiker, I mean Force India, I mean Sport Pacer Racing Point Formula 1 team, 1-2.
I wonder how long it took you to find all which teams. Wrong call. He loses time to severe. How DRS is enabled, which is time for dries. But of course, Danny Hidkemper last saying it was the wrong call as Thomas has actually lost time to severe. Corey's in now. Oh, it's got to be a Racing Point double stack here. This could ruin their chances.
He was 4 tenths slower in Sector 2. Yeah.
Oh, of course, he's not going to set purple sectors as it was dry at the start of the race. This could be a big mistake from Racing Point. It will be. It's not as bad as it seems. That isn't the most efficient double stack ever, but we'll give it. Oh, Alfa Romeo also having a very slow pit stop as Matthias had a penalty.
Yeah.
And Dart FIFA takes the lead of the Grand Prix. He's lucky. He really is lucky that the Racing Points had slow.
Yeah, it seems like he was just.
Oh, Monster's come out in 6th. What is up with his car? Hold on. Oh, it's just the camera angle. As Karem's now on the back of Monster. Karem's up to 7th. He's going to try attack the Racing Point down, and the Racing Point's going to try and attack Matthias Gamer. It's all action packed on lap 18 out of 31 of the Singaporean Grand Prix here. Is the battle for P1 happening? We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, the Singaporean Grand Prix.
You could just say Singapore, okay? Anyway.
Singaporean. If you're from Singapore, you're Singaporean. Look at Dimitri. He's up to 4th in the Haas. We had one Haas leading the Grand Prix. We now have another P4 as the battle for 5th is starting to develop. Any other battles? There is one between Tentun Stelling and his old team, Alfa Romeo. Levy, of course, in the Alfa Romeo.
SVDL has made the comeback of comebacks.
He is on the podium, you have to remember. What a podium that would be. Driver of the day. Oh, and Levy tries to go around the outside.
Look at Corey on the back of Dart FIFA now.
0.3 is the gap. Of course, the Racing Point we know is quick. Would you say the drivers will have to pit again, or will they get to the end of the mediums?
It'll be a stretch. It's going to be a stretch, but if you can make it work, as Dart FIFA sets the fastest lap, 1:45.0.
But look at the gap coming down between the front two.
Corey is having a bit of a control issue slightly. Karem sets the fastest lap, 1:44.2. We'll expect a lot of fastest laps now.
Oh, Monster goes down the inside of Matthias Gamer. That's an excellent move. Karem's there as well.
I think the strategy, if Kinners is on hards, I think. No mediums, he was on hards. How do you get to the end?
Karem tries to go around the outside of Monster. He's pulled that one off as well. That's a amazing overtake from the Williams. They touch. Oh, and Matthias has decided to go around the outside. Look at this tussle for P5 here between The
Ooh.
four-way battle.
4 ways. Karem has got 5-second time penalty for cutting the corner and gaining a place.
Yeah, he did really cut that corner side by side for P1 between Dart FIFA and Corey now. Corey tries to switch back at Dreams. He'll be on the inside for this next corner. Thinks better of the move. But look at this battle between the two. He's going to go down the inside where a move is not really acceptable. Down he goes under the tunnel. What an overtake from the Racing Point on Dart FIFA.
Karem's got a 3-second time penalty.
Karem has got a 3-second time penalty as we do watch the battle for P5 develop. P6 now it is from Matthias and Monster.
SVDL's got the fastest lap.
Everyone's setting fastest laps here. Of course, if you get slipstream, the even better. Is Monster going to go for a last of late breakers into turn 1? Thinks the better, like Corey, his teammate, did on Dart FIFA. Article Gamer sets the quickest lap, our pole sitter today, but unfortunately got a drive-through penalty.
Oh,
Now,
our Dapper made contact with Levy.
and our Apple's going to try go around the outside. Oh, he's pulled it off. That's a very nice move. As we move back up to...
And he's got both of them with DRS on Gentile. I think these mediums will actually be on. They will. Because if you had mediums on at the start, you could go for about 12 laps, 12, 13 laps, maybe 15 laps. Get it on the hards.
Just higher up your microphone a slight bit as well. Let's look at the battle now. Developing even more for P number 6. Matthias versus Monster versus Yuri, and Tentun Stelling's going to try catch up and get involved in this battle. As the gap up the front come down even more between Dart FIFA and Corey. 11 laps to go around Singapore, but we are in the dry, so they will tick down a bit quickly.
Look at... Oh dear. Tentun probably should have backed out slightly as Chorus with the 138 level.
Probably should have. As Dart FIFA now looks to make a move on P1. Can't get there just yet, but we drop back. Karem's low caught up to his good friend Dimitri to try make the pass. He does have a penalty. He does have quite a few penalties. Remember, after he got a 3-second time, but Dimitri has a 10-second time penalty.
I think we have CEO or penalties for Karem or PMP Mac. Correct.
Yeah, he's just got a 5-second penalty, and you need to higher up your microphone a little bit. It is very low.
I know.
But look at Dart FIFA. He's caught up to Corey as Corey has made a slight mistake. Dart FIFA, of course, is used to attacking people on street tracks. As we see in Monaco, he was behind Danny for the entirety of the Grand Prix, and then he crashed out. I'm going to drop back. The battle for P6 has kind of stopped. It's now a battle for P7 between Monster and Yuri. Now Levy and Tentun Stelling having a slight fight as we come under the bridge. The Red Bull versus the Alfa Romeo. Into the brakes. Levy's very late in the brakes, and isn't this a wonderful camera? You can see lots of action from the pair as we go on board with Levy. P11 in the Alfa Romeo. Nearly won the Grand Prix in Australia last season, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Levy gets very close into the braking zone as the standings graphic has just disappeared. And Levy's very late as they come under the bridge, just can't get it finished. And I've no idea who's where and who, as the graphic has decided to go off. But we will go on board with Dart FIFA, trying to catch up to Corey now.
Everyone's on the same strategy, like they're all going to the end.
The mediums definitely can get to the end as we are on lap 22. Is this graphic going to come back? Killers is out of the Grand Prix.
I know we have another safety car.
Oh, we've another safety car, the 4th one of the Grand Prix, and my graphics have just disappeared. The standings have gone. Will we see some drivers come into the pits for some fresh tyres?
I literally timed that sentence to perfection. I was just about to say safety.
Will we see
Oh,
drivers come into the pits though? Your microphone is extremely low.
sorry. It
Oh,
was
there we
fine
go.
for...
It's back.
Yes, I am being loud.
my standings are back. That's good. They
Oh,
just disappeared.
brilliant.
They just disappeared. As will we see will we see another drive-through maybe? Remember
I don't
Corey?
think so. I think the other drivers probably will know what happened and realise, look, I'll be careful now.
Oh, Dad Fifi's gearbox is messing with him. Dimitri's just got a drive-through. Oh, that's commentator's curse. He's just... Dimitri's just got a drive-through.
Yes, but I am now calling him the CEO of penalties. Karem has been a CEO of penalties.
It's the penalty man. It was Vagos, then it's Lorenzo. Now it's Dimitri, the penalty man.
And I think Karem is somewhat a penalty man too.
As we
That's
have... we will have John Downey, the DRC safety car driver, as voted by the fans, come back out again. John, of course, famous for not being able to last a lap without his car deciding it's going to go upside down. You might remember in Monaco, where he became an...
the barrier with it. I think it's a bit of aliens.
He was an alien. It was an alien. And nobody's come into the pits again. Do you think we will see anybody come in for a fresh set of tyres?
Oh,
Levy actually. Severe has. He's gone onto the softs. They're not going to last till the end.
Perhaps. We don't know. It depends on how long the safety car's out. PMP Max probably going to take about 5 years to catch up.
Yeah, he is 37 seconds behind. That's very unfortunate. And look at SVDL up 15 positions to third. If he can get a podium, that's driver of the day.
With the fact that he is now going to be right behind the other two, if he gets a good restart, could he win the race?
Anything can happen. Karem could win the Grand Prix for all we know.
Yes, but he has multiple penalties.
But so has Corey, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has. No, he has 10 seconds, but...
10 seconds?
Oh, did he... No, he hasn't served it, I think.
No, I don't think he... No, he definitely didn't, because he had a fairly quick pit... He had a normal timed pit stop. Of course, we are probably going to go racing for the 4th time, or is it the 5th time? It's the 5th time. Make sure to vote for driver of the day in the comments.
Singapore Safety Car Grand Prix, people.
Are we going racing? No, we are not. We will have another safety car lap.
I mean, PMP Mac is still...
He's still 13 seconds behind, but he will catch up.
Yeah. As seemingly Dimitri has gone down.
He's in the pits, and so is Tentoon Stelling.
He's only going to lose more time. He has a drive-through, as there's a bit of a weird tire glitch there. If you see, the last crew now have soft tires there now. They should be mediums.
It's a Codemasters game. There's always going to be glitches. But PMP Mac is now up to 11th. Yeah, the only Irish driver representative on the grid, replacing you, of course.
Yes. And to be fair, he hasn't had much luck. Much like me.
No, he really hasn't had a lot of luck. He was running strong.
Yeah, he's a good driver. Just
a bit unfortunate in this Grand Prix. Look how close they all are at the top.
We're waiting about 5 years for well, maybe 2 years for about Dimitri and Tentoon to join up.
Ah, no, they're not that far behind. Like, look, here's Dimitri now, and here's Tentoon.
Yeah.
2 years behind. Anyways, we come over the bridge for the 24th time out of 31. I doubt we'll get into the safety car. Although we've had 4.
We've had 4, 5 now, I think, in early.
Safety car is coming in this lap. The lights are out of the safety car. Of course, the lights go out when we start the Grand Prix, and the lights go out.
Fun fact. At this point in time, the safety car is the fastest vehicle on track.
Well, yes.
I'm not wrong.
Of course he is.
Pointed it out. John J. Downey being the fastest.
Where have you seen that?
Never.
And here comes Corey now coming around to get us back underway.
Where have I seen John J. Downey being the fastest when he lags? Where he lags
Never.
about half a lap ahead.
Anyways,
No,
back to seriousness we go as we go racing again in Singapore. As Corey, he gets a good getaway, I have to say, but Dart FIFA will follow him. SVDL's been given a 10-second penalty. Oh, there's an Alpha around Matthias Gamer, but look at Dart FIFA, pulls to the outside, tries to go around the outside, but it doesn't work.
PFP Mac is stuck at the pits. He
Oh no.
He spun at the in the pit entry. Oh, now he's trying to end his car.
Oh no, that's not good. But down the main straight we go. Prediction. We have a prediction that Dart FIFA will win. That could well happen as we come down the back straight. Corey does have a 10-second time penalty. Dimitri's got another penalty. Oh dear.
PMP Mac out.
Well, yes. Don't be a safety car. A VSC even, but not a safety car. Normally we like safety cars to liven things up, but they're all just together. SVDL's given a 10-second penalty, which means Monster is on for a podium here, as of course Karem has a few penalties.
The top like 7, 8, maybe. The top
Dart
6.
FIFA gains on Corey, if you could check who is where for penalties.
Yeah, I'll check.
But here comes Dart FIFA. Trying to get past Corey as they come under the bridge. 10-2. Stelling's just been given another penalty for a corner cut.
PMP Mac is left. So Dimitri is 5 seconds. SVDM is 10. Ruining what was a driver of the day drive.
Still is a driver of the day drive.
But he's through away at podium now. I don't think he'll be able to hold away by 10 seconds.
I don't think so, but still, even it's still a phenomenal drive from SVDL, as Corey is starting to break away a little bit, but can he break away 10 seconds in the 5 laps that remain?
Oh, Karem is close to SVDL. Interest.
What?
No, it's been interested. Not much is happening, but it seems like P1 and 2 are battling with P3 and 4. I'm just...
Dimitri's nearly hit the wall. As we go back to the top, the battle for P1, Dart FIFA, we know how aggressive he can be in that car. But he knows Corey has a 10-second time penalty and he might just stick with him, which isn't what we want. We want to see a battle. They all come up.
FIFA, for his talent, he doesn't have that much patience.
He really doesn't. Although he has waited behind Corey for a long time here. As they come around to the chicane. Corey's made a little bit of a mistake and he is going to be like a duck in water for Dart FIFA on the straight if he can get DRS, but oh no, we're only under a safety car. As Raffles only left the session now, he retired when we were under wet weather conditions. As we go down the main straight, can Dart FIFA get a bit better of an exit than Corey? Both fairly similar, as we will. Nobody looking to make moves into turn 1.
SVDL is slowly dropping off from the top 2.
That's not what he wants. Dimitri's out and he has crashed.
Oh, we get more DNFs than 2017.
We have 12 DNF. No, we've 13 DNFs.
Evan, are you able to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. We've had 9 DNFs. Oh, Karem's hit SVDL. We've 9 DNFs. Don't ask me where I got 12 from. But Karem has hit SVDL as we come round the final corner.
He's fine somehow. He doesn't have wing damage.
The final corner? No, we're only in Sector 2. As Dart FIFA still can't find a way past Corey. No, I'm just correcting my own mistake.
Okay. Anyway.
Karem looking to make an overtake on SVDL.
All Karem has to do is just stay where he is. Pretty much just has to...
But Karem has a penalty as well.
Oh. It looks like...
I thought you checked that.
Yeah,
but anyway.
It does.
Dart FIFA's getting even closer. Both Williamses attacking for first and for third. Claire Williams will be very, very happy. The last time Williams battled for a podium in DRC was Matthias all the way back in Mexico. Monsters now received a penalty which opens the podium fight wide open.
The last time Williams were battling for a win in real life was probably...
It was 2012. It was 2012 past Maldonado.
No, that's last time they got a win. They were in the league.
2014 Austria?
No, 2015 Silverstone. They were 1-2 on the start.
Oh yeah, that's
they just got really good.
As we concentrate back on DRC now, as we look, the two Mercedes looking to have a little bit of a civil war. 4th, 7th and 8th.
If they crash, well, I think we'll have a few smashed tables.
Toto Wolff himself. 3 laps to go. Can Dart FIFA find a way past the racing point, or will he just settle for the penalty win?
I think if he is smart, he will just settle, because there's no need to go for a glory move when it's there.
Although, remember that he is under investigation as well for this would be like 2016 Mexico. We're not gonna know the result of this until next week probably. Yes, I made that reference. As we go on board now with Dart FIFA. Oh, he goes for the inside move, can't make it.
Oh, I think Aradapple went fairly wide.
As Dart FIFA's now on the back of Corey. We're just going to concentrate on this battle for the time being, as he's closer than ever and he's going to try look for a move. Down the inside he looks to go. Can't make the move just yet.
You were saying Danny was, like, he sat behind Danny Camper during the Monaco race. This could be the same. He might make
Well, he DNF'd in Monaco.
Yeah, he might make a mistake that will cost him. Like, just look how close he is. If he gets his braking wrong, he will hit the rear end. It's all about just keeping the head cool.
Will Dart FIFA battle for the win on track, or will he not? We have to wait and see. But can Karem make a move for the podium position? He's dropping further back from SVDL.
I think Cora has a time penalty. I'll just have to now check. Did he pit to serve that penalty? Yes, he did. Yeah, he must have. He has served the penalty, so he's fine. It's more SVDL, Karem we're worried about.
Dart FIFA gaining even closer to Corey now. He's gonna have to make the move.
Yeah, seemingly went to the inside to defend, and Karem didn't make the move.
Severe's been given a penalty for multiple warnings. as this is going to be Dirt FIFA's probably best chance of the whole Grand Prix. He's going to have to send it into turn 4. He goes for it, but can't get the move on Corey.
Oh, he might go. Look at him.
Round the outside goes Dirt FIFA on Corey. What battling they're having here. Down the inside goes Thomas Main to take the lead of the Singapore Grand Prix on lap 30. He wasn't set. He was not settling for a penalty win. He had to go do it by himself.
He wouldn't have got a penalty win. The penalty was served, I think.
But that's where you want the action. Thomas Main will come and try to win the Grand Prix.
Had a driver on pole with a 123 mediums.
Oh, side by side goes Levy and Severe. Sorry to cut you off there, Brenda, but these two having a real scrap for piece 8. Now you can continue.
Oh, yeah, but we've had multiple, like, we had Aradapu on mediums, 135.3, 1 lap. Then we've had Courage and lead for the whole of the race, pretty much a lot of this race. And yet Dirt FIFA is still winning. What is the difference?
Dirt FIFA just knows how to keep a cool and comfortable drive as he is on lap number 31. Down the inside goes Levy. Oh, the two Mercedes really having a scrap. You can now vote for driver of the day in the comments, as we basically know who it could be, who the candidates are. Levy now on the back.
No, just let me say this. Correct Ricardo. We have Levy Ricardo.
Levy tries to go down the inside of Severe. Down into turn 5.
Oh, they touched.
Side by side, they touched. That's an excellent move. The other Mercedes is going to get the move now. This is excellent stuff. As we now go to...
We have a fight. I think we have a 5-way battle. Two Mercedes.
We do have a 5-way battle. Matthias Masters going to try and get past Tentoon Snelling. Oh, he hits him.
Oh boy, interesting.
Oh, the Mercedes is into the wall of Severe. Levy's got to go down the inside, gets the job done.
Oh, there was a bit of a touch.
There was a bit of a touch, but there's only one man who was on top form today, as he comes under the ridge section. Season 5 champion, best way to start off. Season 4 champion, best way to start off his Season 5 campaign. After 31 laps, he was gone from hell and back. Thomas Main wins the Singapore Grand Prix for Williams. Corey will come across in second. SVDL is going to come across to finish third. Will Karem gets the podium. Apple Gamer gets the podium after having a drive-through penalty. Levy goes fourth. What a drive!
We are going to have a long Stewart's debriefing. It's a busy Oren left us. We needed him this weekend.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
But anyway, here is Thomas Main, and your driver of the day, as voted by the comments, was, of course, SVDL. But Apple Gamer definitely is a candidate, because he gets on the podium after having a drive-through penalty, but it is the man who we are so familiar with on top, on pole, wins the Grand Prix.
No, I'd have to say that race was a masterclass by Dirt FIFA. He kept his head cool and
we will
mistakes at Monaco and Abu Dhabi.
We will run through. Dirt FIFA wins with a time of 62 minutes 48. Corey will come second. Then we do have Apple Gamer winning basically through penalties. Levy will finish fourth after what a drive. Karem fifth. Matthias sixth. And then SVDL unfortunately dropping to seventh. Monster eighth. Then Severe and Yuri in the Mercedes P9 and 10 respectively. Tentoon Snelling is our final finisher. In 11th, our non-finishers are Dimitri, PMP Mac, Killers, TTVI, Quicks, Rafa, and Raj, Stein, Lucas, and of course that major collision on the opening lap. It was our Norwegian driver VWR Marcus in 20th.
Only 3 drivers got penalties. Start FIFA, Levy, Matthias. So the alphas, I would give the
Matthias?
award for. I think
Matthias?
he didn't get a penalty. I don't
Matthias?
think.
That was, so of course
I,
SVDL is your driver of the day for today's Grand Prix, as voted by 2
I
people.
would like to. I would like to give an award for clean drivers of the. I would give it to the Alfa Romeo team, as the only team who didn't get any penalties.
That's really impressive, but that was a very exciting Grand Prix all around, I think.
And that shows if you are clean.
You get an award from the co-commentator.
And you'll actually get, and you'll somehow,
You'll get good results.
Yeah, you'll get, or you'll gain results from others.
That is all we do have time for, unfortunately, tonight, as that was a very exciting race. We do really hope you enjoyed that, and we hope you are staying safe and staying well during this time. But from me, Brendan, and the rest of the DRC team, good night.